की असली उड़ान बाकी है, जिंदगी में कई इम्तिहान बाकी है। अभी तो नापी है मुट्ठी भर जमीन हमने, अभी तो सारा आसमां बाकी है। आज आ जाएंगे वो सारे मोमेंट्स, इंटर्नशिप, फील्ड विजिट और ना जाने कई सारे असाइनमेंट्स, कितने पंगे झगड़े और अचीवमेंट्स। डिग्री नहीं तुम्हारे 2 साल के फल दे रहे हैं, आज तुम्हें तुम्हारी मेहनत का फल दे रहे हैं।
A very good morning to Honorable Director Shri Shashank Sathe sir, Honorable Chief Guest Shri Praveen Gowri sir, Honorable Faculty Members Dr. P.M. Kadukar sir and Dr. Asha Kori ma'am. Also, a very good morning and a warm welcome to the students of Master of Labour Studies batch 2018-2020. My name is Harish Kandargaonkar.
And my name is Harshita Dave.
And on behalf of late Narayan Meghaji Lokhande, Maharashtra Institute of Labour Studies, we cordially welcome all of you for the convocation ceremony of batch 2018-2019.
The convocation day is a much awaited day of any student life, as it returns the efforts of their academic endeavors. And it is tipped with a sense of achievements and the fulfillments. And the most importantly, it makes them harder to build a successful career ahead.
We feel honored to have with us today the Honorable Director of our institute, Shri Shashank Sathe sir, the man of vision, a fountainhead of illuminating ideas, an idol of knowledge and experience, and an inspiration to all of us. We would like to request Shri Shashank Sathe sir to give the welcome address.
Good morning, and I welcome you all for convocation ceremony of MLS 2018-20 batch. A special welcome to our Honorable Chief Guest, Shri Praveen Gowri sir, who is Deputy General Manager of Mahindra & Mahindra, and above all, is alumni of our institute. Yesterday, some of our students did request that on 21st August, I told something about the course structure, our course structure. The course of MLS is designed in such a manner so as to recognize and resolve the problems which you are going to face in your career by working in a company. So some of the issues which you can recognize in the course, I'll elaborate 3 or 4. Suppose a laborer comes to you and he explains about his own problem like his promotion, then the issue falls into the personnel management. If a laborer turns up and he tells about the legality and how we should have treated him, then this issue is with what we call labor legislation. If all the laborers come together and demand something like strike and their rights, that means now you are dealing with unions. So you have a course model of trade unions. If the laborers come together and they say we want better canteen facilities and we want cleanliness on the shop floor, that means the issue is of labor welfare. So these are some of the structures which I have explained on 21st of August. After completion of this course, becoming Masters of Labour Studies, you will all be working in corporate entities. These corporate entities could be private or public companies, LLPs, enterprises, NGOs. All these corporate entities are body corporate. The word body corporate means a legal entity. It has its own existence, like a person, like you and me. All these corporate entities like you and me are मैं ऐसा क्यों हूँ kind of things. These legal entities have personalities, they have their own value systems, do's and don'ts. The working of these corporate entities is guided by a philosophy called corporate philosophy. The ultimate test of these entities is based on the philosophy they profess, preach and practice. A corporate philosophy explores companies' values and its products and services offered to its consumers. It provides vision to the organization. It is a blueprint of the activities which a company or a corporate does. Now, this philosophy is normally expressed in the form of a written document. It can be also a sentence, it can be also a slogan, it can also be a word, like RISE of Mahindra and Mahindra. Our country, which has its own constitution, is also a philosophy. The philosophy expressed in the constitution is reflected in the preamble of the constitution, which declares India as a sovereign, socialist, secular, democratic republic. Now, what as an entity, corporate entity, our constitution deals with its consumers. The consumers have been declared as citizens of India. So we have citizenship rights. The products and services offered by our constitution to the citizens is to secure justice, liberty, equality, and to promote fraternity, and to maintain its unity and integrity of India. I further give you an example of Life Insurance Corporation of India. This is the biggest insurance company in India, and the philosophy which it professes is Yogakshema Mahamyam. So in one word, they explain what they are going to do and the products and services they offer. So one of the product which has a title, Zindagi ke saath bhi, Zindagi ke baad bhi. So this is how the philosophy of any corporate entity is practiced, and whether the product of insurance which is offered to its consumers, whether it professes and fits into the philosophy which that business entity is doing, is the ultimate test. If an insurance policy does not fit into Yogakshema Mahamyam, it will be scrapped, it will be challenged. Okay? So convocation ceremony is very important ceremony. So instead of celebrating it in a traditional manner, it should be used as an opportunity to deliver what we cannot teach you, tell you, sell you into the course currently. Therefore, when I was talking about the convocation ceremony which we have to go through with our Honorable Chief Guest, we talked of a subject. We talked on one particular word, which is in Marathi is Shidori, which we give to our beloved God, Ganpati Bappa, on the occasion of immersion, so that when next year he comes, he should have enough of resources with him. So on the occasion of this convocation ceremony, we will give you a Shidori, which will last lifetime with you. And with this idea, I conclude my address and request our students to take forward the ceremony.
Thank you, sir, for your golden words and for providing your gracious presence to join us today to enhance our joy. Now, we would like to request Dr. Asha Kori ma'am to give introduction of our chief guest.
Light is a symbol of brightness and prosperity. As sunlight expels the darkness, similarly blessings brings in our life prosperity and happiness. To make this day a blessed one, let's invoke the goddess Saraswati by kindling the lamp of knowledge and wisdom. And for that, we would like to invite Shri Praveen Gowri sir and all the dignitaries on the dais to kindle the lamp.
Thank you, everyone. May the light dispel all darkness, enlighten your soul, illuminate your path, and bless you in every way, every day, and every day. Now, we would like to request Dr. Asha Kori ma'am to give introduction of our chief guest, Shri Praveen Gowri sir.
A very good morning to all of you present here. Respected Chief Guest, Shri Praveen Gowri sir, respected Director, Shri Shashank Sake sir, Alumni Association representatives, Advocate Prakash Devdas sir, and my colleague Dr. P.M. Kadukar, the batch which has passed in 2020. So at the outset, I would like to congratulate them and welcome also, and the students of MLS Part 1 and Part 2, also our staff. So I would say that it's my privilege to introduce the guest, today's guest, Shri Praveen Gowri sir. He is an alumni of the institute. So that is the first, I would say, statement I would like to make. He has given his profile for introduction, okay? But first, sir, I would like to go with that statement that you are an alumni of the institute. Now, Mr. Praveen Gowri, he has got a very checkered career. He has spearheaded HR and ER verticals with a diverse career spanning for almost 27 years. And this is across various industries. Like he was with ACC, he was with Heidelberg Cement, Saint Gobain, Crompton Greaves. So all known industries he had travelled his journey till now, and currently he is associated with Mahindra & Mahindra as Deputy General Manager for the last 8 years. He is responsible there for the employee relations matters for the entire automotive sector across India. Now about his professional journey, he is also associated with different HR and IR federations, or ER federations for that matter, and institutes like CII, XLRI, SIAM, OHR, Pune, FICCI. He represented SHRM on a global platform in Atlanta, US in 2012. He is also faculty on various subjects related to industrial relations, labor laws, relationship management, and many more in Mahindra Leadership University. One more alumni is present here, Mansi Purandare. Okay, so this is out of this profile which was provided to me. She was telling that he was very instrumental in developing the course curriculum for Mahindra University. Okay, so he had developed some 8 HR competencies. I don't know whether I should share this or not, but I am taking that liberty to share. Okay, and he conceptually formulating everything, course curriculum apart from the other activities. So I think we have got a very good guest who will set an example for all of you. Okay, now we always try to limit ourselves to the course curriculum and all. Okay, he was not ready to share other details also. I requested Mansi that please take some details, because you will also come to know that you not only you have to get along with the curriculum, but also you have to see that your sphere of your professional experience also increases. Okay, so that is how that was needed, sir. He said, keep my profile very simple and sweet. So, but we had asked him. So that is how he is associated with so many organizations also. He has done this MLS degree in 1993 and from Nagpur University, and with that only he has also continued to do his bachelor's degree in law. Okay, so apart from this, about his family background, he comes from city of Nagpur. Family time, he is enjoying by writing poetry, so that is one more addition to it, okay, about his versatile personality, I would say. And in leisure, he also plays harmonica. And he sings also, okay. So sometimes he says he is better than the bathroom singer, okay. So if we could get an opportunity, we can ask him to sing here also. On a lighter note, I am just saying that. Okay. He loves interacting with youth on vivid subjects and mentoring them. Now, along with his, he is also a dedicated professional, and he is proud to be a father of a daughter who is currently pursuing MBBS. And his better half is an engineer graduate, a software professional. So this is, I think this is a brief introduction I had given about him. I don't know how many things which he had not unfolded in front of us, okay. But we would have liked it, we have tried to probe into it, but we could get this much only, okay. So with this, I would think that today's convocation ceremony, which is the first of its kind, with the direction of our director, Sir Sate Sir, because he wanted to start with an innovative way, okay. So that is how his deliberation is also titled Mahindra Rise Philosophy. So with this, I would request our director, Sir, to welcome our chief guest, Shri Gowde Sir, and we have done away with giving the bouquets as per the guidelines. So our director, Sir, would be presenting two books which are of our alumni, Shri R.G. Patil. Okay, he has written his all professional life career into those two books. One is in Marathi, another is in English. In English, it is titled as Beyond Memories, and in Marathi, it is titled as Mage Vadhun Pahata. So I would request Director Sir to please offer him those two books. So with this, I would request the students to take over the session further. Thank you.
Congratulations to all of you. Narayan Bhigaji Lokhande, Maharashtra Institute of Labour Studies Alumni Association. We have started a number of activities. We expect that all the alumni join the Alumni Association, so we make it strong. We take a lot of activities. We will have placement and other all activities will be continuing. From next year, we are also instituting another award for labor legislation, who will be scoring highest marks. So there will be three awards: first ranking first, then the IR and the labor legislation. We are also thinking of our new director has given boost to the Alumni Association. I think we are doing. We are activating now, and we also want to bring all those alumni from Nagpur also, and make it a one alumni association, a strong association. We had in 1997 the Golden Jubilee celebration by celebration committee. We had some funds which were invested in a bank for giving trophies and medals, gold medals, etc. So we are locked up with that. We are trying to resolve those issues that will be brought here in the Alumni Association. I am very hopeful that our alumni will join us, our Alumni Association, and take part, active part. And again, thank you very much. With me, my colleague Bapurao Kare has also come here with me. we have activity taking place to, for the welfare, for improvement, and you can say improvising the knowledge on HR, IR, labor legislation. We are also, our director has given us a lot of tasks to do as alumni association, and then big list will be doing that. And the first of all, we are targeting to have a communication system here by internet, where the alumni association has already decided to do that, so that we will be able to Nagpur, Mumbai, and everywhere, from anywhere, we will be able to keep in touch with the institute. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, sir, for your words of encouragement. A federation of companies bounded by one purpose, to rise. Mahindra & Mahindra Limited is an Indian multinational automotive manufacturing corporation headquartered in Mumbai. Ever since its inception, Mahindra has believed in doing good for the communities in which it operates, a philosophy they call Rise for Good. The larger goal is to drive positive change for all the stakeholders. We would like to request Shri Praveen Gowli sir to enlighten us on Mahindra Rise philosophy. Please give it a big round of applause.
So what we are going to do is, there are two parts to today's presentation. One is, I am going to talk about the RISE philosophy, which is very important. This is nothing but a live example of change management, right? So how does this change has taken place? What all went into it? So I am going to discuss that part, and then the latter part I am going to look at, what's your journey going to be? What is it that you need to do in your career, right? Couple of things, possibly tidbits, which you can keep with you and you can progress in your career. Can you all hear now?
Yes, sir.
धीरे धीरे मेरा आवाज और बढ़ेगा. Don't worry. Okay. So as you can see, it's a federation of many companies. So Mahindra Automotive, where I am working as of now, which is the biggest, it's a 65% stake of the entire Mahindra, right? And then we have Mahindra Farm Equipment, whole lot of, Mahindra Holidays, you might have heard about it. You might have heard about it, Mahindra License. Am I coming in between?
No.
Can you all see?
Yes, sir.
Otherwise, possibly you can shift this side if you feel comfortable, right? And then you have Mahindra Partners, Tech Mahindra का नाम तो सुना ही होगा आपने. Mahindra Defense, कितने लोग जानते हैं? बहुत कम लोग, right? Mahindra Defense is a very big company, right? And we have been manufacturing a lot of equipments for defense. This is very important. Mahindra two-wheelers, then okay. So very lately, this Mahindra two-wheelers is also come under my domain, so I am taking care of that as well. Okay, so this is all about Mahindra. Important is what it is. So Mahindra is a federation of many companies, but it's one brand. It's one single brand, right? Anywhere you go, it's Mahindra. It's one single brand, and what happens is, it is carrying a set of values and principles with it. So it's a legacy of 75 years. We have been carrying certain set of rules. There is sense of pride, purpose, and we all have been trying to focus on that itself. That's Mahindra Rise. Okay, and importantly, we have been always challenging the conventionals. So we are not going by the status quo, right? ये चल रहा है तो चलने दो. We have been always challenging the conventional thinking. We have innovatively brought new products always. थार देखा है आप लोगों ने? नया थार देखा है? Very good. और नया 700, XUV 700. It's a beautiful piece of car which anyone can have it. उसका डैशबोर्ड देखिए. It's all innovative, and not only that. Let me tell you one thing. What is more important? The technology, the AI, what we have built into our car is something which is very different. Very different. चारों तरफ कैमरा लगा है, which you can possibly get into very high-end models, राइट? ऑडी में मिल सकता है शायद, लेकिन दिस इज देयर इन 700 XUV 700. That's the technology we have built because we always wanted to see that our customers are satisfied, right? That's important. So customer delight, what sir has also talked about it. So what is this Mahindra all about? Let me just tell you ये story कहाँ से start हुई थी. So 99-2000 around, Anand Mahindra has taken over from Keshuk Mahindra, okay, and Kandivali plant was really very it was mess, and we felt that we will close it down, and then there was some exercise which was done. We ran into a lot of problems, labor union issues, but finally there was a collaboration state which started from there. So union actually felt if this plant is closed down, possibly bread and butter is gone. So that's where collaboration has started. So that's a different journey. From there we started building the brand once again. And around 2007 or 2006 around, Anand felt that we need to do something different, right? Though it is Mahindra, but there has to be something beyond that. So let us step up. How do we do that? Then I was not there, but still I know the story. So what we did is we hired a lot of consultants. They did studies inside the plant. They went to different locations and then interacted with people. Group discussion hua. A lot of surveys were carried out. And during that survey, they felt that yes, there is something which we can do, and we need not to reinvent the wheel. We can have something which is there, already there. It's a DNA of Mahindra and Mahindra. So which is just like we need to possibly reword it, rephrase it, and then we can have something. So what happened is at that point of time, Anand thought that there are people who do not challenge the conventions. They just do whatever is available to them. But what we wanted is we wanted to bring that change and step up, right? So we want that while I am saying they, it is Anand who is talking to our people, and he is saying they are the people who wanted to rise above the doubts. So there should not be any doubt that can I move forward, right? If she had a doubt that can I come first, possibly she would not have, but possibly there was some conviction, right? So rise above that doubt, rise above that fear and skepticism as well, rise above we have to think big always, refusing to give up. That's all philosophy we wanted to get into the employees of the entire organization. And when I'm talking about entire organization, it's about more than 30,000 guys, right? Okay. So they are the people who rise, who do not succumb to the status quo, as I was talking about, and always seek positive change, thinking differently and acting boldly. So these are a couple of behavioral patterns what he talked about. What kind of a change I am looking at among the people? This is what I want, right? Then they rise above mistakes, failures, frustrations, the shadows of the past, the uncertainty of the future, everything. You look at current. What is it that I can do, right? So there is always a voice of negative. मैं कर पाऊँगा, नहीं कर पाऊँगा, कर पाऊँगा, नहीं कर पाऊँगा. So he says, go out of that, rise above all those things, right? And then rise is not just because we want to, but because we feel we have to do it. So that's a conviction he is looking forward for, and that's where we are the people of Mahindra. We are Mahindra. Okay. Now what Anand said here is very important. It's not just how big we became, but also how we became big. It's very important. It's very powerful statement what he is saying, right? बड़े तो सब बन जाते हैं, मतलब she has come first, right? But how? That's very important. Right? मेहनत से की है या फिर there are certain other things. So मेहनत, that's very important. Okay? And Anand specifically said that it's just not a word. Rise is not just a word. It's about it means rising above all limitations. It means defying all the odds. It means thinking alternatively. Now this is very powerful word. Alternatively, right? And creating a better life for not only yourself, your family, and your customers as well. That's very powerful thing what Anand talked about it. Okay, so what happens is whenever we get into a journey of change, you need a symbol, right? Unless and until you have a symbol, you do not know where you are heading into, and that's where we created this symbol, and this is House of Rise, right? So we have these core values, we have these 3 brand pillars which is holding the core values, and that's how we have reached to this core purpose. Let us look at what these core values are all about. Very simple. Professionalism, very important, right? What does that mean is freedom and opportunity to grow. Support innovation and well-reasoned risk as well. Suppose one of my colleagues is taking some risk, innovating something new, I should welcome it. But it should be well-reasoned risk. It should not be anything done. Okay. But at the same time, important is I will also look forward for performance. I will demand performance. Right? Okay. So it should not happen that someone is trying to do something and at the end of the day, even if fails, it is okay. It is okay to the extent that yes, there was a genuine attempt. That's more important. Okay. Then good corporate citizenship is very important. This is what he has always been talking about as a core value. As a citizen, what is it that we are doing for the nation? So let's become a good corporate citizen, right? Customer first is something which we have always been talking about. Customer को क्या चाहिए वो देना जरूरी है, very important. For me, as of now, possible you are the customers, right? So what is it that I should be giving it to you? What is it that you need is important. Prime, quality focus. So first time right is the word which we have coined at that point of time. Now we have moved forward. It is first time right, every time right, and everything right. So we have progressed on that as well, right? Dignity of the individual. This is very important. So we need to always look at even if there is a disagreement, we should respect it. There can be always a disagreement, right? Guys, होता है ना? Mom dad के साथ भी disagreement होता नहीं होता, but we respect it, isn't it? Okay. I hope everyone respects that. Huh? Okay. So from core value, if you can see, these are the brand pillars. आप लोगों को दिख रहा है? Yes. मैंने कोशिश किया बड़ा करने की, but anyways. So accepting no limit is something like think big, think global. So accepting no limits, can you understand? Simple word, but very important, very powerful, very powerful. So anything can come as a challenge to you, but I am not going to accept my limits. I'll go beyond that. And then only, वो बोलते हैं ना, there was one सलमान खान का एक ऐड है ना उसका, I mean, डर के आगे जीत है, right? डर के आगे जीत है. It's something like that, There are limits, but beyond that there is a success. So that's what we look at. So challenge all conventional thinking, right? Agility with the discipline. Agility, we need to be fast. Always, we need to be with the time. पीछे छूट गए तो पीछे छूट जाओ. So we always need to be agile, but there should be a discipline. Discipline क्या? What does that discipline mean? बोल सकते हो आप? Let us interact now. Can anyone say what does that discipline mean? Rules. Okay, that's word. What else? Consistency. Okay. What else? Pardon? Perseverance. Okay. What else? थोड़ा छोटा करके देख सकते हैं हम लोग. आप बड़ा वर्ड यूज कर रहे हैं. On time. Very good. Who all were there who were not on time? Is discipline. Example I'm giving. I'm not just trying to okay. So discipline starts from there. Discipline starts from there, right? If I have some commitment, am I, getting that commitment right or not? That's important. Life में सबसे important चीज है, right? इसमें सबसे पहले हम लोगों ने word देखा था professionalism also. What does that mean? It's your commitment. अगर आपका commitment fail हो गया, you're gone, you're out. Okay? Alternative thinking, very simple words, but when there are challenges in front of you, can you think differently? Can I do something different? Right? Can I do something different? And that's how we get breakthrough innovation. So pursue new approaches, appreciate diversity, focus innovation on customer needs and invent your ways to grow. Frugal mindset, something new, something always keeps on coming, नया कुछ करना है. Driving positivity is very important. ये सारा जब हम लोग कर रहे हैं तो am I sensitive to the customer needs? Am I sensitive to the people around my organization? The social commitment what I have. So these are all things which come from driving positivity. So these three pillars are so important in our life as Mahindra that whatever we do, whatever innovation we bring, it has to fall under these three pillars. So like for officers, you have some innovation competitions. Any innovation which we call it, for workers, if I look at, I4 ideas is something what we have coined. For officers, we have, innovation ideas. For senior management, it is little differently coined. For all these things, any idea which is coming, any Kaizen which is coming has to fall under these three pillars, right? Very important. Moving forward, we have, if I look at accepting no limits, we will only consider okay, we will look at this, the corner part of it. What Mahindra has done in this pillar of accepting no limits, that's what the journey is all about, right? If you could see blue में जो लिखा हुआ है, Mahindra has actually created an online event management when there was a FIFA which has happened in 2010. No one knows about this story, right? No one knows this story. But 2010 में जब FIFA World Cup हुआ है, right? We created an online event management system, and if you could look the result of it, 97% tickets have been sold because of only that particular module which was created. Tech Mahindra ने किया था, but that's Mahindra. No one knows about this journey. It's very important. So accepting no limits is important, right? Alternative thinking में हम लोगों ने क्या किया था? I'll tell you that ट्रैक्टर तो बना रहे हैं हम लोग, right? Convention tractor बन रहे, but what we did is it is multi-utility tractor which was created in India. What has happened is it was awarded as 2007 Outstanding Innovation Award, and this was global. This was global. That's important. So tractor सभी बना रहे, but what is different we are trying to bring. So this comes under alternative thinking. हम लोग थोड़ा सा different किया, right? So another important thing is driving positive change, right? So what has happened is driving positive change is like, am I reaching to the customer? So we are also into financial services, you know that, right? Okay. So what we did is we have tried, rather than sitting at one place, we have seen that, why can't my executives go to villages, right? Those people have actually started visiting villages, and from there we brought a lot of business. So not only business, what has happened is it has created a lot of opportunities of employment for the guys. And that's how we were able to create 7,000 plus new jobs. And obviously 1.2 million customers. So this is a success story what I am talking about, how these things are important in our lives. Okay. So with this, we have this house of rise, and with this, there is some motive manifesto which needs to be there, and that's how it is. Today I stand up and be counted. I will question the unquestionable and challenge the convention. This is very important manifesto for us. Today I will rise. आप लोगों का rise anthem सुना हुआ है? महिंद्रा का rise मैं सुना हुआ है. So these are all words coming over there. So today I will rise above all our highest expectations, and today I will ask others to do the same. So not only that I am going to do, I will ask others also to please follow that, right? So today I will rise my gaze above my work, my department, my business, and look at potential for the world. So many times, we spend our time only in our desk, only on our organization. Should we go beyond that? That's what we are trying to challenge. Okay, today is my day to accept my limits, to think alternative, to drive positive change, and today is the day to rise. And with this, we have one छोटा सा video है. Okay, so that's where we have ended with the first part of it. Let's look at this part now. So guys, this is your future, not mine. टेढ़ा मेढ़ा रोड है ना. बहुत सीरियस हो गया आप लोग यार. बी चीयरफुल यार गाइस. Okay, so very important is what is the IR narrative which is given to us? कोई बोल सकता है? How do you look at IR? Be open. We have to change our thoughts from here. Journey starts now. What do you understand by IR? What is the narrative which is given to you? यार बोलना सीखो प्लीज. कोई तो बोलो. Anyone? Let me tell you one thing. My philosophy: nothing is right, nothing is wrong. It's my perception. अब तो बोलो. That's okay. Oh, that's okay now. So they should watch that, not me. So okay. There are people on the teams. I'm so sorry, guys. I'm so sorry. Okay, what is the IR narrative we have? Can anyone?
So the employer-employee harmonious relationship.
Acha. That's the narrative which is given to you, or this is coined by you? Nothing wrong, but I'm just asking your views. That's it. Okay. Harmonious relationship, very good. और reality क्या है वो बाद में बात करेंगे. है ना? Okay. What else? यूनियन मैनेजमेंट रिलेशनशिप, यूनियन के साथ मारामारी, सेटलमेंट, स्ट्राइक्स, लॉकआउट्स. हाँ या ना? अब तो बोलो. जोर से सिर हिलाओ यार. तो यही सारा सुना है आईआर के बारे में. सो एवरीवन फील्स की नो आईआर में क्यों जॉब कर रहा है यार. व्हाई आई एम डूइंग इट. ओके, सो जनरली दिस इज, इट्स नॉट एन एलाइड जॉब. एवरीवन वांट्स टू मूव टू. वो उस पे गट्स से इसने बोल दिए एचआर. बाकी के सारे के दिल में अंदर छुपा हुआ है. एचआर में मूव करना है मैंने तो, है ना. तो एवरीवन वांट्स टू मूव टू एचआर. आईआर कोई करना नहीं चाहता. ओके, नाउ IR means managing union and workers, which is obviously seen as a ये क्या job है यार. IR means crisis all the time. हाँ या ना? Yeah, respond करो please. I'm talking to humans, not to chairs. Okay, and IR means no value add to the business. सारे लोग ना ऐसा यार third class job, ठीक है. So यही narrative आप लोगों के पास आया होगा अभी तक. हाँ या ना? Yes. फिर क्या करना चाहते हो? हाँ, ऐसे रखना चाहते हो. क्या करना चाहते हो? अल्टरनेटिव थिंकिंग बोला ना.
I guess
Accepting no limit.
there is something.
हाँ. So what should be the new narrative? क्या होना चाहिए? आप लोग डिफाइन करो ना.
It adds value to the business.
Okay, that's one very good. और मैं इधर का नेगेटिव उधर पॉजिटिव मत करो.
That's the narrative I would like to change.
That's a good thing, but I'm just telling. Okay. So IR must become business partner, which is very important. We need to create that value that my employer should feel yes, he is a business partner, right? How it is to be done? धीरे धीरे सीखेंगे. ठीक है? They need to look at complete canvas. मतलब we should not only look at union and workers. We should look at organization. How do I contribute to it? That's important. You have to change your thoughts. Alternative thinking, right? Okay? Bird's eye view. ऊपर से जरा ऑर्गेनाइजेशन को देखो क्या दिखता है, कैसे दिखता है. Every time sitting in your own cabin or desk will not give you any perspective, right? You need to change your perspective. Right? Shift from transactional to strategic. So what happens? अभी भी मैं चेक करता हूँ मेरे बहुत सारे मुझको रिपोर्ट करने वाले बहुत सारे जो मैनेजर्स हैं या सीनियर मैनेजर्स हैं, दे ओनली लुक एट देयर जॉब. दैट्स इट. ट्रांजैक्शनल. वर्कर आया, उसका प्रॉब्लम सॉल्व हो गया, खत्म. उसके आगे स्ट्रैटेजिक थिंकिंग होना बहुत जरूरी. वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट? So who will change the narrative? Sir, Pakka?
Yes.
Wrong answer. What would be the right answer? Tell me now.
B.
That's also wrong answer.
Hi.
Very good. चॉकलेट होता तो मैं जरूर आपको चॉकलेट देता, बट उधारी आपको जरूर मिले. So you all are not going to work together, guys. Yes or no?
Yes.
And let me tell you one thing. I can change something. I cannot expect that someone working with me should also change. So then you are forcing someone. I have to bring that change. I have to do that. So I have to do this, right? And how? Right? How? कैसे करोगे? So what you are gonna do? Change yourself.
What I am expecting others to do, first I should follow that.
But what is it that you are going to do? That's what I am asking you. Yeah.
So if I am having this in my mind that my purpose is to want to follow the values of the company, then firstly I should represent them. I should follow the same thing. For example, if I want someone to be on time, then I should also be the time.
Okay.
If I want the workers to respect the management should also respect the workers and
Very
their
good.
problems, so maybe their concerns.
Very good. So इनका भी नाम वो लिस्ट में लिख दीजिए चॉकलेट वाले. Okay. Okay. Fine. So always remaining relevant is very important, my dear. Right? Time is changing, and now it is changing with a very fast pace. Right? जो पहले 10 साल में चेंज हो जाता है, अभी 2 साल में चेंज होता है. Do you all know that?
Yes, sir.
Very fast, very fast. I mean टेक्नोलॉजी में आप लोगों ने देख लिया है पिछले 2 साल पहले क्या था और आज क्या है. Right? So that's how every space changes very fast, and we need to always remain relevant. Right? So always remaining relevant is very important. Knowledge and professionalism is key. Right? And then bold, transparent, and assertive. This is very important. So you should speak up. Right? Second thing is being transparent. Transparency से क्या होता है? Trust build होता है. Yes or no?
Yes, sir.
So how we can change? I have just kept couple of things just to give some direction. Not that only इतना ही करने से सारा कुछ हो जाएगा. ना. There are a whole lot of things which we need to do. But remaining relevant is understanding what is happening around me in the space of knowledge, in the space of economy, in the space of politics, everywhere we need to be relevant. Okay. Now guys, this is your journey. आप लोग देख रहे हो अपने आप को कैसे भाग रहे हो? आप लोग देख रहे हो? वो जो स्टार्ट किया था वो तो हाथ का अच्छा बैग था, कोट वोट का ऊपर पहुंचते पहुंचते तो हालत खराब हो गई सबकी, है ना? But then what is important is this piece. In this journey where you have to reach over here, you will have all these things coming in your way. और नहीं आया तो आपको करना पड़ेगा. You snatch certain opportunities. No one will serve you on the platter. Snatch का मतलब झगड़ा करके लेना नहीं है. Snatch का मतलब है you have to show that you can do it. Unless and until someone show me that one can do it, I won't go and then say कि अच्छा ये वाला अच्छा काम है तुम लोग करो. Never happens. Never happens like that. You getting me? So therefore, L&D, OD, PMS, governance, compensation and benefit and many more, core IR. Core IR से तो आपकी जर्नी स्टार्ट होगी अभी. Right? So we need to look at all these things. And what are all those things? I will be just giving you some snapshots. You can note down. अगर पढ़ा है तो well and good, नहीं पढ़ा है तो अभी से पढ़ना शुरू करो. Right? There is one small app, Mind Tools. पता है आप लोगों को? कितने लोगों को पता है? एक सिंपल सा टूल है, Mind Tool बोलते हैं. उसका you can just download. यहाँ से दिखेगा नहीं आप लोगों को. But if you type on the Google Mind Tools बोल करके आएगा, and then you will have whole lot of stuff available on this. So जितना टाइम आप WhatsApp पढ़ने में वेस्ट करते हैं उतना इसमें अगर यूज करोगे आई थिंक यू विल गेट लॉट ऑफ स्टफ और छोटा छोटा आर्टिकल्स भी दिया हुआ है इट्स वेरी ब्यूटीफुल स्पेंड टाइम ऑन दिस स्पेंड टाइम सो व्हाट इज रिलेवेंट हैपनिंग अराउंड यू यू विल गेट टू नो फ्रॉम देयर तो मोबाइल का यूज करो बट नॉलेज के लिए यूज करो राइट है ओके सो लेट्स लुक एट दिस नाउ अपना पाथ देख लिया था आप लोगों ने डिफिकल्ट है ना थोड़ा बट करेंगे हम लोग पार करेंगे so these are couple of things what we will just touch upon right I am not going to get anything into details let me tell you one thing time नहीं है मैं सिर्फ आप लोगों को टच बेस करेंगे strategy so first important thing is whenever we have to make strategy we need to know how do I make the strategy पता है आप लोगों को strategy बनाना तो कैसे बनाना पड़ेगा there are certain models available राइट मैकेंजी का भी मॉडल है मैकेंजी का 7S का मॉडल है राइट देयर इज पेस्टल मॉडल सो आई जस्ट टेक यू टू दिस ओनली वन मॉडल टुडे एज ऑफ नाउ पेस्टल मॉडल राइट व्हाट डज दैट मीन देयर आर सर्टेन वर्ड्स व्हिच आर गिवन ओवर देयर राइट सो P स्टैंड्स फॉर पॉलिटिक्स so when I am making some strategies I need to know what is the political scenario around me right then when it comes to strategy I need to know what is the economy which is around me you getting me what is the social structure which is around me what is the demography which is there what are the legal things which are happening around what are the new changes which are coming into it right what is the law of the land if I have to set up new plant somewhere in Rajasthan so I need to know what are the law of the land over there that comes in the strategy right finally you know environment so around there what is the sustainability part which I need to take care of how do I look at you know the people staying over there are not out of their houses you know I should be able to help them out so when we make any strategy this is the model which we need to use right और ये model use करने के बाद we just have to place it negatives and positives right so negatives में भी you can have low medium high positives में low medium high basis that you can actually structure your strategies this is very important when anyone talks to you strategy बनाना है तो हम लोग सिर पे जाने लगते हैं क्या बनाया जाए कैसे बनाया जाए so model use करो and when you use this model let me tell you one thing your seniors will view you as relevant guy यार इसको पता है ये कुछ कर सकता है but if you don't then what happens is he knows all these things but अगर आप लोग कचरा लेकर के जाओगे तो वो आपको डस्टबिन में ही डालेगा simple very simple so you have to be very relevant therefore use pestle okay next so now you have made strategy now you have to do hiring करना पड़ेगा ना साइकिल सो यू हैव अ स्ट्रैटेजी एक हमको कार का कंपनी बनाना है राइट उसके लिए मैनपावर सो वेदर इट इज व्हाइट कलर ब्लू कलर एनीथिंग यू हैव टू हायर देम सो हायर करते वक्त आर यू गोइंग टू हायर देम एनी टॉम डिक एंड हैरी नो एटलीस्ट फॉर क्रिटिकल पोजीशंस यू नीड गुड गाइज है ना सो पर्सनल प्रोफाइलिंग करना पड़ेगा तब जाकर के आप लोग देखेंगे you know who fits where this tool what I am talking about is not for rejecting people this is to identify where this person can do good remember well right so you have Myers and Briggs model of MBTI right where you so you have these 8 elements important and from those 8 elements we bring about 16 personalities so these 16 personalities actually talks about where a person can fit where who is good at compliance who is good at managing people who is good at governance right so all those things are who is good at numbers these are all very important things which you can identify and then select a person so suppose you are looking at someone for finance right so what you need is someone should be good at numbers and compliance right so then you have to select the right personality and then see okay now this guy is very good so his behavioral traits are very important. Okay. Similarly, Thomas profiling आप लोगों का नाम सुना होगा, which is very important. Disc profiling करते हैं, right? So this is again to select. So you can see that people are with dominance personality, influencing personality. Someone is very settled down. वो बराबर वहीं से काम करेगा. And there are people who are very much into compliance. So he talks about 4 personalities, whereas Myers and Briggs talks about 16 personalities. हो सकता है with different models. So when we actually look at profiling people, we need to know what are my models which are available. If we talk about model, you are respected in the organization. Let me tell you very clearly. 27 years का मेरा जो जर्नी है मैंने देखा हुआ है कि if you have something stuff you can talk about, you are respected. Otherwise you are not. Okay. Now उसके बाद क्या करना है? आदमी तो आगे ट्रेनिंग एंड डेवलपमेंट करना पड़ेगा
Yes, sir.
हाँ या ना?
Yes.
तो नहीं रहे आप लोग? पक्का?
Yes.
So ट्रेनिंग एंड डेवलपमेंट के लिए यू हैव डिफरेंट मॉडल्स अवेलेबल. किसी को पता है? कोई बोल सकता है?
Kirkpatrick model available.
ये तो सबसे
Common.
बेसिक है, कॉमन है एंड मोस्टली यूज. हाउ मेनी पीपल नो अबाउट दैट Kirkpatrick मॉडल? उसमें there are 4 levels of that. 4 levels of learning, right? So reaction level है. उसके बाद बोलो.
Learning.
हाँ.
Learning is
लर्निंग और
feedback and reaction.
वो तो बहुत आगे चले गया. रिएक्शन लेवल है. रिएक्शन लेवल इज दी एक्चुअली इट स्टार्ट. लास्ट इज रिजल्ट. तो रिएक्शन लेवल से स्टार्ट होकर के इट गोज एंड सिट विद रिजल्ट टू दी ऑर्गेनाइजेशन. सो वी नीड टू नो गाइज. हम लोग 2 साल फर्स्ट ईयर वाले भी हैं यहाँ पे कोई है ना? फर्स्ट ईयर वाले हैं? कौन है? पढ़ना शुरू करो अभी से. राइट. ओके.
There's also a VARC model for learning.
Okay.
VARC model.
Yeah, it is there. So we need to see which is the model which is largely acceptable and which suits to my organization. It is very important, right? Okay. So Kirkpatrick taxonomy is 4 levels: reaction, learning, behavior. So behavior, change in behavior, which is very important. And result to the organization, very important. And then next is very important. Philip ROI model. So return on investment is something what he has taught. So ये जो result की बात करें, what is this result? Is this? Okay, you getting me guys? Yes. Then Koopman's model of learning. इसने क्या किया? जो Kirkpatrick मॉडल था उसका फर्स्ट रिएक्शन लेवल को थोड़ा सा स्प्लिट किया. इनपुट एंड आउटपुट के बारे में बात किया इसने. राइट. व्हाट इट इज कि व्हाट काइंड ऑफ अ एनवायरनमेंट विच इज गिवन टू मी. सो दिस इज एन एनवायरनमेंट. रिएक्शन लेवल में ही आता है, बट दिस इज एन एनवायरनमेंट विच इज गिवन टू यू which you will be rating. The second thing is whether Praveen was delivering proper or not, it was relevant or not. So that's where your second part, actual delivery. So he has just split into 2 parts, right? Rest of the things remains same. Guys, getting into your head? Yes or no?
Yes.
Okay. Important?
Yes.
Next. So Kirkpatrick model is something which is largely used across all organizations. Most. इसके आगे. Now when you look at ADDIE model or ADDIE model, what we call it. What does this mean? क्या होता है इसमें?
You develop a training, we use the ADDIE model and
Yes.
analyze, develop, design, implement and evaluate.
Very good. One more chocolate. लिख करके रखना है. ये उधारी में है सब कुछ. Okay. I didn't prepare myself, otherwise chocolate जरूरत होते हैं. Anyway, so ADDIE model is very important. This is when we design training program, we need to keep this in mind, right? Instructional designing is one a piece of that. How do I design a training model? जब मैंने ये आप लोगों के लिए डिजाइन किया तो I kept in front of me ADDIE model, right? What is it that I need to deliver to guys? What is it that is required for this forum, right? So ये सारा चीज स्टडी किया है. So typically this is training content development, training curation stage, which is very important, right? So analyze, design, develop, implement को actually I talk about D only, so deploy. So implement and deploy is same thing, and evaluate. Finally it needs to be evaluated. So AD model is something which is very 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 common, but हमको पता होना चाहिए. कितने लोगों को पता था? हाथ ऊपर करो. अरे आधा पता था, पूरा पता था, तो पूरा हाथ ऊपर करो ना. Okay. So you can look at the percentage. And MILS के बच्चे लोग यहीं पर मार खा रहे हैं. आप समझ रहे हो मेरी बात को? इंस्टीट्यूट सारा कुछ देता है, लेकिन हम लोग क्या कर रहे हैं? हम लोग खुद होकर के क्या कर रहे हैं? Am I making myself relevant, or am I here in the institute just to take 2 years degree and off? 2 साल मिले ना, enjoy करो, पढ़ाई करो. Okay. Now next is Bloom's taxonomy. This is also very important, but सबसे ज्यादा जो यूज होता है वो ADE मॉडल यूज होता है. ठीक है. Bloom's taxonomy is again about remember. Remember is knowledge. So recall your knowledge. See what have you learned. What is it that you can transform to people, right? And explain ideas or concepts. So this is what model he has given, Bloom's taxonomy, right? But ADE model is something which is largely used in the organization. Okay. But तुम लोग पढ़ सकते हो what is Bloom's taxonomy as well. लिख करके रखो. Okay. Next. So learning also has some ratio within it. So 70, 20, 10 is a ratio. What does that mean? कोई बोल सकता है. ये दिमाग में रखना बहुत जरूरी है जब हम लोग ट्रेनिंग डिलीवर करते तब, या ट्रेनिंग डिजाइन करते तब, है ना. दिस इज द नेक्स्ट स्टेप ऑफ द अर्लियर स्टेप व्हाट आई टॉक्ड अबाउट इट. सो एनीवन?
70% is experiential learning, what you learn on the job.
Yes.
20% is social learning, which you learn with your peers and
Yes.
communicating, and 10% is self-learning.
Yes, but what I'll do is to only one chocolate. Otherwise, she will keep on taking all the chocolates here. Okay. Anyways, so that's, see, when we go for a training, when we design something, we need to see that classroom training has to be only 10%. Suppose your model or module is of 8 hours, example, right? So 10% should be classroom training only. 20% is something which they should learn from cross learning or social media, and 70% is on the job training, experiential learning, right? Experiential learning मतलब क्या है? क्या है? बोलो. Experiential learning is what?
Which you learn via internship.
You need to be louder.
Which we learn via internship or being on the job.
Being on the job is one.
Experiences.
Being on the job is one. Second,
Life experience.
third, take up some projects. कुछ प्रोजेक्ट के ऊपर काम कर सकते हैं ना. So guys, what you can do is you can talk to people out there in the organizations, and then you can ask, do you have any project on which I can work for a month or so? It could be analytics model also. Anything. Is there anything which I can help in designing, or even if you have any policy which is to be formulated, can I do for you? If you can do that, guys, you will learn. गलतियां करोगे but सीखोगे, right? So that's how we can learn things. Okay, so this is what I talked about. On the job is 70%, and when you have this, you will never forget. You will never forget. Okay. So अभी ट्रेनिंग एंड डेवलपमेंट हो गया, सारा कुछ हो गया. फाइनली परफॉर्मेंस मैनेजमेंट सिस्टम है ना. दिस इज always a big question mark. Everyone talks about TMS क्या है, TMS क्या है. There is a bell curve. This is all stupidity. ये होना नहीं चाहिए, ऐसा होना चाहिए. A lot of changes which keeps on coming. So Google बोलता है ये करना चाहिए, टाटा बोलता है ये करना चाहिए, महिंद्रा बोलता है नहीं कुछ और करना चाहिए, है ना. But let me tell you guys कि you are just trying to meet the expectations of the people, right? Now the crowd is millennial. So we need to match their expectations. What are their expectations? We don't like these ratings and all, no? We don't like these things. Okay, so what do organizations do is they try and change the model. But let me tell you one thing, 20 years down the line, again, it will come back to the same. So, 30-40 years back, people have gone out of bell curve and all, they came back and they're again trying to move out of it. It's a cycle. It will happen. Okay. So let's talk about EMS. So you have balance scorecard. What does that mean is आप लोगों को पता है इसके बारे में balance scorecard. So organization designs a balance scorecard. So starting from their organizational goal, it drills down to each and every individual. Each and every individual. So what as an organization I need to achieve, I have to write down on the top of it. That's my scorecard. From there it comes down functions. So next इसमें so business goals you have. I'm just giving an example, okay? So finance के क्या goals हो सकते हैं? Auditing एक है, operations एक है, employee relations में compensation and benefit एक section हो गया, operations एक section हो गया. There can be training and development अलग हो सकता है. So ये सारों के जो goal है वो यहाँ पर individual goal बनकर किया जाते हैं. So key results area. This is very important. KPIs are key performance indicators. Okay, we need to define those things. Okay, let me just tell you how. Because this is something which you will have to immediately start doing the moment you get into jobs. Okay, so business goals are there, then individual goals are there, then team goals are also there. Okay, now you need to identify what are my indicators which are going to be there. These indicators will also be based on what grades you are into, what levels you are into. Are you in the officer band, or you are in the manager band, or you are in the executive band? Okay. Then you can see the senior level के लिए business goals will have higher weightage always, right? And then his individual goal will have a lower weightage. Similarly, middle level, if you can see there is team goal as well, right? 50% is individual and 40% is business. Whereas junior level, he contributes less to business. He contributes more on the operations. इसलिए the individual goal, if you can say, is highest 70%. Then these are not sacrosanct. Let me tell you, organizations decide. It is all decided by the organization. Okay, this is not sacrosanct. I am just giving an example. Okay, makes sense, guys? Getting into your head?
Yes.
Okay. Bell curve, very important. Philosophy part. What does that mean is, supposing you have 100 employees. Why bell curve is important? I will just try to explain over here. And you are rating your employees on the parameter of excellent, good, very good, average, and needs improvement. NI is needs improvement. If you have to do all this, then many times what happens, if it is kept open, generally what happens is DH, department head level, would like to rate most of his team member as excellent or very good. However, it may not be the case. A person may not be excellent, person may not be very good, right? But the moment you give him, you have to fit him into bell curve, तब वो दिमाग लगाना शुरू करता है. My goodness, who would be the star performer? Who is the one among those is little less performer? He might be good performer, but among that team, who is the best performer and who is the low performer is something which makes him to identify the high potentials. And इसलिए bell curve is very important. Though we are trying to move out of bell curve, operationally we might be, but internally it will remain. Let me tell you guys. Okay. So this is how bell curve look like. Bell curve क्यों बोलते हैं?
Normal distribution.
Pardon?
It's a normal distribution.
नहीं यार बेल के समान दिखता है इसलिए. सिंपल है ना. ये नॉर्मलाइजेशन कर्व इज वेरी टेक्निकल, बट बेल कर्व क्यों बोलते हैं? तो बेल जैसा दिखता है. दिखता है ना बेल जैसा. Compensation benefit. So compensation and benefit में there are 2-3 things which you need to look at. So distributive fairness is something which is very important. Okay, and then procedural fairness. So what process I am trying to put into it should be fair. Like what kind of a rating which is happening, what kind of a feedback mechanism which is happening, how the goals are set, how the analysis of that is happening, how I am putting this entire bell curve. All these things are your procedural fairness. So apparently what people see is this part of it, right? Distributive fairness is among that bell curve, all the tops in the organization am I rating them appropriately or not? Am I giving appropriate compensation to them or not? Is my distributive fairness, right? So it should not happen that, that there, I'll just go back. There are some people sitting over here, suppose 10 people. All those 10 people in the organization should be getting equal compensation benefit, right? If it is not happening, then what will happen? People will lose faith in the system. Isn't that so? फिर वो gossip शुरू हो जाता है, अरे यार उसको तो 20 lakhs का compensation package मिल गया, मुझको सिर्फ 15.5 का मिला है. That should not happen now. You should rate them. So 2014 and 2015, when I have hired five guys from this organization, I gave same compensation to everybody, right? So that's fairness. So no one was there to compete with each other or gossip that something better was given to someone, I was given less. Later on, second year, third year, when they have started performing, there, based on their performances, yes, rating was moving up and down. But initial, it has to be. But if all of them have been rated as ES on my behalf, then everyone should get the same amount of compensation. Okay? Now, let me just see how much time I have. Can I take 15 minutes more? Guys, जिसको नींद आ रही होगी तो प्लीज बोल दो यार. Sure?
Yes.
Just 15 minutes. Okay. So, if you can see, this is a pay compensation model where, alignment policies, your organization policies. So, alignment, competitiveness, contributions, management, these all things are very important. And techniques, when we are talking about alignment, so what is my work analysis I am doing? What is my description which I am putting into place? What is evaluations and certification I am done? What are the internal structures within organization? You need to have certain structures. And am I putting that alignment? अभी थोड़ी देर पहले जो मैं बोल रहा था. So are these in line or not? So that all things need to be done. Why we have to do? What is the objective is efficiency, performance, quality, customers. These things are very important, right? And then competitiveness is in terms of it should not happen that Mahindra is very low pay master. What will happen? All the people will start moving to some other organization. So I need to be competitive, which is very important. इसके लिए एक और word use किया जाता है mark to market, right? Mark to market is another word which we use. जो हम लोगों को सिखाया गया है, when we look for compensation and benefit of other organizations. So if we are heading towards wage negotiation, what we do is region come industry benchmark. करते हैं नहीं करते हैं? सारा भूल गए हो आप लोग? करते हैं नहीं करते हैं? So suppose you are heading for a wage negotiation, then what do you do? सर्वे में क्या करते हैं? किसका सर्वे करते हैं? नहीं, you are right. पर सर्वे किसका करते हैं?
About the complement structure, what is driving, what are the components, is it driving
But-
productivity?
Agreed. But all these things for what? One is my industry specific. If I am in automotive, I need to see what my all other automotive industries are doing. One. Second thing is where I am staying, my social structure. So the companies which are around me, it should not happen that they are giving 5,000 and I am giving 15,000. What will happen? It will all disturb them.
Right.
So region come industry analysis. This is very important. Mark to market is same thing. So market में क्या चल रहा है? I need to be relevant. Okay, got it, guys? So negotiations. ये theories पता है आप लोगों को? 5 quadrants. So Levick and Hams has given this quadrant. ये काफी जगह यूज होता है, नेगोशिएशन में भी यूज होता है, कॉन्फ्लिक्ट मैनेजमेंट में यूज होता है. So many theories have come around it. Many professors have talked about it. They have brought their own new models and all. Okay. So important is see over here if you can see importance of relationship. This side comes and this side comes. Importance of the outcome. If I am here, where during negotiations I am in the state of avoiding, I don't want to negotiate, then what happens is either I lose or you lose. You getting me? Over here, if I move forward, accommodative. So that is a style, accommodative style. So I lose, you win. Accommodate कर रहे हैं हम लोग, करते हैं ना. These are our negotiation styles I am talking about. Over here, competing style. हम लोग उसके साथ compete कर रहे हैं because now I am in such a stage where I can demand something. So competing style. उसमें क्या होता है? I win, you lose. Over here, compromising. So we both either lose or we both win. Finally, which is very important, is collaborative. I also win, you also win. वो करने के लिए these are something which are very important. झोपा, मतलब सोने के लिए मराठी वाला वर्ड नहीं है. लगेच सगळे झोपायला लागते. Okay, don't do that, guys. So बांटना, झोपा and बांटना is very important. So zone of, right? So this is very important. What you have to define. कहाँ तक हम एक एग्रीमेंट पे पहुंच सकते हैं? You need to define that. So wage negotiation पे अगर हम लोग जा रहे हैं, तो we need to really look at what is the amount I can give it to these guys and what is the productivity which I can extract from them. So if I create that ZOPA, then you can talk around that. If you are not aware of it, then you are gone. Union आपको बेवकूफ बना करके चले जाएगी, या फिर आप यूनियन को बेवकूफ बना करके चले जाएंगे. लेकिन अगर आपने उनको बेवकूफ बनाया तो साल भर या जितना सेटलमेंट पीरियड रहेगा आपके सिर के ऊपर वो नाचते रहेंगे. सो देयरफॉर यू हैव टू बी वेरी ट्रांसपेरेंट, यू हैव टू बी वेरी लिटरेट अबाउट व्हाट आई एम गोइंग टू डू. सो दिस ZOPA इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, राइट? पॉसिबल एग्रीमेंट लाना बहुत जरूरी. एंड पार्टनर इज समथिंग, यू नो, बेस्ट अल्टरनेटिव टू नेगोशिएटेड एग्रीमेंट. व्हाट इज माय बेस्ट अल्टरनेटिव अवेल? ये टर्मिनोलॉजीज आर वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट, बट इफ यू डू दिस, it is simple, but you know, there is a terminology which is given to them, right? So when we talk this language, you are seen as professionals. If you don't, then what? You are looked at scrap. Let me be very honest with that. Okay? So ये थोड़ा सा पढ़ो आप लोग, negotiation का मैट्रिक्स जो है सीखो, उसमें क्या लिखा हुआ है. ओके, व्हेन यू गो एंड देन टॉक टू योर बॉसेस, टॉक टू हिम इन दिस लैंग्वेज. बोलेगा यस, आई हैव हायर्ड अ राइट गाय. सब कुछ सुनने के लिए अच्छा लगेगा ना आप लोगों को. सो ये तब हो सकेगा जब आप लोग ये पढ़ोगे. ओके, सो यहां तक तो मैंने आपको बता दिया कि व्हाट ऑल थिंग्स विच आर रिलेवेंट एंड यू शुड नो. दिस इज समथिंग विच इज वेरी यूनिक. पॉसिबली आप लोगों ने यू माइट नॉट हैव एनकाउंटर, किसी ने आपको बताया नहीं होगा. बट यू नो हाउ टू आई रीड स्टैट्यूट इज ऑल्सो एन आर्ट. यस और नो? कि वो फैक्ट्रीज एक्ट देख करके नींद आता होगा ना आप लोगों को? आता नहीं आता है? वो कॉम्पनसेशन एक्ट जो है अपना, एम्प्लॉय कॉम्पनसेशन एक्ट, उसका विथ कॉमेंट्रीज बुक में जब पढ़ता था ना, इतनी मोटी बुक होती थी, वो देख करके नींद आनी शुरू हो जाती. Because no one has taught it how to read it, yaar. For me, it was, you know, pages after pages and words after words. But what is relevant? What is it that I need to read? Okay. Second thing is, we also look at the heap of statutes and books after books we are given and then said कि ये पढ़ लो, रट लो, exam pass करो, close करो. But why those statutes are there? Unless and until we question that. So here I just try to bring about why those things are there, right? So let me tell you one thing. Once we get into the organization, what is it that we look at? What is it that we look at? Look, तो आंखों से नहीं देख रहे हैं, but we look at around. क्या चाहिए हमको? There are certain expectations, isn't it? होते हैं ना? क्या expectations होते हैं? बोलिए. सैलरी को छोड़ करके, हाँ पिटाई करूंगा आप लोगों की. सैलरी को छोड़ करके, सैलरी कम्स वेरी लेट. वो तो पैकेज हो गया ना आप लोगों का. वंस यू आर सिलेक्टेड, फाइनल हो गया. लेकिन द मोमेंट यू गेट इनटू द ऑर्गेनाइजेशन, देयर आर सर्टेन एक्सपेक्टेशंस, राइट? लर्निंग्स. ओके, व्हाट इज ये, मतलब जैसे कदम रखा लर्निंग के बारे में सोचना शुरू करते हैं ना. ओके, so possibly the person who has hired you, he might not have talked to you, you will get learning opportunity. But honestly telling you guys, the moment we enter into the organization, we look at, so these are you guys, right? Okay. So regulation of employment. एम्प्लॉयमेंट मेरा कैसे रेगुलेट होगा, ऐसा भी नहीं हो कि लास्ट मार के बाहर भगा दिया दूसरे ही दिन। स्केप्टिज्म आता है नहीं आता है? हाँ या ना? जोर से बोलो यार, अदरवाइज मुझको नींद आएगी। हाँ या ना? ओके। रेगुलेशन ऑफ एम्प्लॉयमेंट, फैक्ट्रीज एक्ट, द कॉन्ट्रैक्ट लेबर एक्ट, द शॉप्स एंड एस्टैब्लिशमेंट एक्ट, इजंट दैट सो? सो द मोमेंट दीज 3 एक्ट्स कम्स इन फ्रंट ऑफ यू, वो आपका एक बत्ती जलना चाहिए कि दिस इज रेगुलेशन ऑफ एम्प्लॉयमेंट माय डियर। गॉट इट? सिंपल? ओके, नेक्स्ट सोशल सिक्योरिटी। ये तो ढेर सारे, अभी आप लोगों को लिंक लग गया ना। सोशल सिक्योरिटी में यू हैव ESIC, you have employee compensation, you have maternity benefit, sexual harassment act, not everything, provident fund act, everything comes under social security. Guys, getting it? Yes. Okay. Wages and benefit, you know, minimum wages, equal remuneration, payment of wages, payment of bonus, everything comes under this. So government ने कुछ सोच करके ये statute बनाए हैं, not that someone want to write something and then आपके पास चिपका देगा पढ़ो इसको. There were some reasons. These were all because you people expected that these things should happen in the organization with me. Got it? Next. Similarly, if you can look at protection of rights, Industrial Dispute Act, Trade Union Act, MRTU and PERM Act. Guys, got it? Some loyalty कहाँ से आती है? Gratuity. So once you spend 5 years down the line, you get some gratuity out of it. So that's loyalty. Discipline. So industrial employment standing orders are talk about discipline, right? Then employment promotion. यहाँ पे government picture पे आती है. Apprentice Act. Because they wanted to generate employment. How do you run the industry? So they have created the pipeline, right? ITI is one institute where I'll train guys. From there they will come to you. 1 साल का training करेंगे and then they are employable with you. So that is how they talked about Apprentice Act and Employment Exchange Act, where you need to notify the vacancies. From there they will fetch to the organization. Practically होता नहीं है, but yes, government has created something. Okay, simple, understood now? Yes. अभी आगे पढ़ते, फर्स्ट ईयर वालों को बहुत यूज होगा शायद, ये दिमाग में रख करके पढ़ो आप लोग. Okay, done? This is one analysis which I just did for some of you to understand. हमारे पास lot of statistics, ये एक एग्जांपल दे रहा हूँ. Lot of statistics comes in front of us. ये strikes and lockouts के, right? So 1972 से I have plotted. But then what is important is you need to slice it down, right? इसको हमको we have to look at from different angles. If we just look at the figures, you will never be able to bring meaning out of it. You need to look at differently. You need to slice it. So I did some analysis. One of the analysis I am just showing you कि industrial relations pre-globalization क्या हालत थी और post-globalization क्या हालत है. If you can see during this period you have whole lot of more number of strikes and lockouts over there. But post-globalization it has started coming down. This is one analysis which is in front of you. This is another analysis which I did was coming from a fact that in 2020 or 2025 we are going to be the youngest nation, right? Average age is going to be between 25 to 30. From there I started plotting back, and wherever I have seen that the age group is between 25 to 35, you have highest number of strikes. The moment you started moving from 35 onwards, the strikes have come down. So that is also looking at analytics. So just don't look at figures. Look at analytics. So एक example मैं आप लोगों को दे रहा हूँ, लाइफ में आपके सामने ऐसे बहुत figures आएंगे. So how do you look at that? How do I slice it? How do I understand the meaning out of it? Got it, guys? This was just an example. Okay, so last 2 or 3 slides, not more than that. This is where I'm trying to sensitize you guys. Okay, so now there is an employer who wants to bring about factory outlet. He wanted to start some business, right? So what he will do is idea conceptualization होगा, plan बनाएगा, plan के बाद finance. He will approach lot of bankers. He will get finance. जैसे ही finance sanction हो जाएगा, he will go for land and building, right? And after that he will put all the resources. So resources में there is one important resource. Which is that resource? Pardon? मतलब कौन? मैन पावर इज गुड, मैन पावर इज ओके, मैन पावर ही लगेगा ना मशीन चलाने के लिए. हु? मैडम?
ह्यूमन.
चॉकलेट वापस. ओके, सो -1 चॉकलेट. ओके ओके, बोलो. मैडम? स्किल्ड वर्क फोर्स. ओके, सो आपका नाम? आकाश में चॉकलेट. ओके, सो टिपिकली व्हाट यू लुक एट, you will start recruiting skilled workforce. Why? -2 chocolate is the answer. Why?
Because they have got experience, therefore they are hiring them.
To minimize the cost. माइनस. ये तुम इसको 2 चॉकलेट निकाल करके इसको दे देना, ठीक है? हाँ, तो बोलो, कुछ बोल रहे थे आप?
So because they have got experience, that's the reason they are hiring them.
नहीं है यार, उसको एक्सपीरियंस अभी तो आईटीआई से पकड़ करके लाया हम लोग. There's no experience. You tell me one thing, कि if you wanted to start a business, what you will look at? है? वो तो सर वो रिसोर्सेस में आ गया ना यहाँ पर, लैंड एंड बिल्डिंग और रिसोर्सेस में वो सारा डाल दिया. जैसे उसने ह्यूमन को लाया यहाँ पर, तो क्या करेगा वो? क्यों लाया उसने ह्यूमन को? वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट. ये सेंसिटिव है, ये सीखना आपको बहुत जरूरी है. क्यों लाया?
That person has technical skills.
Pardon?
To build it.
No.
Because that person has technical
No.
skills.
Pardon?
Run his business.
वेरी गुड. इसको चॉकलेट, 4 चॉकलेट दो इसको. रन इज बिजनेस का मतलब क्या है? थिंक ऑफ इट, ही हैज ब्रॉट सो मच ऑफ फाइनेंस. उसका मशीन लग गया है, सब कुछ है, रॉ मटेरियल आके का पड़ा हुआ है. जब तक वो मशीन को चलाएगा नहीं, मशीन को कौन चलाएगा? आईआईटी है, आईटीआई है ना? तो सबसे पहले उसको वो आईटीआई चाहिए, सो दैट यू नो माय मशीन स्टार्ट्स वर्किंग. द मोमेंट माय मशीन स्टार्ट्स वर्किंग एंड आई स्टार्ट प्रोड्यूसिंग, व्हाट हैपेंस इज, सी कपल ऑफ डिपार्टमेंट स्टार्टेड कमिंग एंड जॉइनिंग देम. सो मेरा मेंटेनेंस डिपार्टमेंट आ गया, मेरा फाइनेंस डिपार्टमेंट आ गया, प्रोडक्शन, क्वालिटी, परचेज, आईआर, टाइम ऑफिस, मार्केटिंग, सेल्स, एचआर, ये सारे के सारे आ गए. बट सी वेयर दे आर सिटिंग, गाइस, दिस इज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट नाउ. See where are they sitting? Where are they? Very में है. उसका मतलब क्या है? What does that mean? What does that mean?
They revolve
We
around.
revolve around him.
Pardon? बोलो जोर से.
They are support system.
Very good. So all these departments are there as a support system to whom? पिटाई करूंगा अभी तुम लोग.
Is this?
That workforce. ये अगर आईटीआई अगर यहाँ पे नहीं होगा तो ये सारे डिपार्टमेंट, लेट्स इमेजिन द सिचुएशन वेयर यू डोंट हैव, इमेजिन द सिचुएशन विदाउट एन एसोसिएट बोलते वर्कर है ना. तो लेट्स सी आगे क्या होता है. So if you look at slowly and gradually all the departments will start moving up. No one will be left in the organization. So your job, आगे बोलो, समझ गया? पहुंच गया अंदर तक? Why those blue collar guys are so important to us? And I am telling you, I feel fortunate that I have done IR and I am there to really help these guys out. I am there to protect their rights. So important. These blue collar guys are so important. Let me tell you one thing. They are the people who are working on machines, वो ग्रीस में हाथ काला पीला कर रहे हैं. They are not only earning for themselves, but they are earning for you guys as well. तुम लोग कुछ नहीं कर रहे हो. प्रैक्टिकली सोचो उसके बारे में. तुम सोचते हो कि मैंने कहां से डिग्री करके किया हुआ, कुछ नहीं कर रहे हो तुम लोग. यू आर देयर एज अ सपोर्ट सिस्टम गाइस. वो काम कर रहा है इसलिए तुम लोग हो, वो काम कर रहा है इसलिए प्रॉब्लम आ सकती है वो रिजॉल्व करने के लिए तुम लोग हो, वो काम कर रहा है उसकी सैलरी बनाने के लिए तुम लोग हो, राइट, उसका सोशल सिक्योरिटी देखने के लिए तुम लोग हो, उसको कॉम्पनसेशन देने के लिए तुम लोग हो। यू हैव अंडरस्टूड व्हाट इज योर रोल। हम लोग मैनेजर बन करके जाते हैं, देन वी फील दैट वी विल डिक्टेट दोस गाइज, एंड दैट्स वेयर दैट कॉन्फ्लिक्ट कम्स। और फिर यूनियन को खड़ा होना पड़ता है आपके सामने। इफ यू डोंट लेट दैट सिचुएशन कम, यूनियन विल रिस्पेक्ट यू गाइज, एंड दैट्स हाउ this part was very important for you to understand what is your role, where you stand in the organization. If you have this sensitivity, I don't think you will ever go wrong, ever go wrong. ये लाइफ टाइम अपने पास प्रिजर्व करके रखो ये थॉट, राइट? ओके, सो ऑलमोस्ट एंडिंग पे हैं हम लोग। अभी रोना मत आप लोग, मैंने सेंसिटाइज किया है, रोने के लिए नहीं कहा, ठीक है ना? ये दिल में ख्याल रखो कि हम कहाँ बैठे हैं ऑर्गेनाइजेशन में। तुम लोगों के सारे ख्वाब उड़ गए होंगे ना, अरे यार मैं तो सोचा था मैनेजर बन करके जाऊंगा, जल्द मैनेजर बनूंगा, ये तो मेरे पेरेगरी में बैठा दिया इन लोगों ने। बट दैट्स द रियलिटी गाइस, दैट्स द रियलिटी, ओके? And in my entire 27 years of careers, let me tell you one thing, I have never had any पंगा with any of the unions. Why? Because my thoughts were clear. I know what they are doing. I was always transparent with them. Always transparent. Trust तभी build होता है। I'll tell the names of the organization. You have that. You go and talk to any of the union leader. Possibly they will talk good about me. किसी को तो डिसिप्लिन एक्शन में तो बाहर भगाया होगा तो बात अलग है यार, I can't help it. That's a part of my duty. But otherwise, those guys will always talk about me as good only because I have understood what they need. And if you provide that, you will never have any problem. That does not mean that any Tom, Dick and Harry would come and ask for any Tom, Dick and Harry things and I'll give it to them. No. Anything which fits into the frame. There are laws which are given. But there are ways and means to say no as well. How do you communicate with the person? How do you say no? Why it is no? That's all important. मैं मैनेजर हूँ इसलिए मैं ना बोलना चाहता हूँ is not something which is going to serve. Okay? So ethics, values and principle is very important. Empathy, respect for others, self-discipline. This is what you all guys need to have with you. Right? Then walk the talk. जो तुम एक्सपेक्ट करते हो पहले तुम वो करके दिखाओ, राइट? देन पर्सनल ग्रूमिंग, पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग, ये दोनों चीजें बहुत इंपॉर्टेंट लाइफ में। पर्सनल ग्रूमिंग एंड पर्सनल ब्रांडिंग इज वेरी 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 इंपॉर्टेंट। तो आई हैव सीन मेनी गाइस, बड़ा बड़ा गाड़ी रख करके ऐसे ऑफिस में चले जाते हैं, बाल बिखर रहे हुए, दे फील दैट दे आर जेनवाइज. But Genwise, you are out of company premises, boss. When you are inside the company premises, you are an employee of the organization. You have to follow certain decorum, right? You can keep beards, but it should be properly groomed, right? So ये सारी चीजें आप लोगों को ध्यान रखना है. Put proper shoes. चप्पल में ऑफिस चले गए. What is this? Then I mean, तुम्हारा वो एम्प्लॉय भी तुमको वो चप्पल जैसा ही देखेगा. Simple है, right? Many people do that. They don't understand where they are making mistakes. So personal branding and personal grooming is very important. Okay. Then transparent and trust. So transparency will always build trust. Then you need to be assertive, but at the same time you need to be polite as well. So assertive का मतलब ये नहीं कि चिल्ला करके किसी को आंसर दे. You need to be polite with that. And this is very important. Last part is you need to have the knowledge of business, processes, product, and the domain knowledge. Not only me. Harvard also says the same thing. Your greatest resources are the people you work with, right? When people feel empowered, they are valued, their engagement level, productivity and profits increases, right? Delegate work based on insights about your team members and as an individual, not as a stereotype, right? Then as a leader, you set the tone of fairness and equality. Be respectful, civil and engaged. Help people develop in their skills by identifying, motivating goals, coaching and using phrases. Harvard भी वही बोल रहा है. Why I brought is brand Who is Praveen here talking about all these things? Praveen is talking same language what Howard is talking. Howard, you all know what it is. Yes or no?
Yes.
So finally, guys, good luck to you all, and you should create your own brand. That's the best wishes I can give to you all, guys. So good luck and create a very good brand about yourself and MRI. Thank you very much.